Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Your gun doctor here. Recently, we talked about the long-range Fara, but how about the Fara as a sniper support gun now? How would you build it with the new barrels? Is it worth it? And is it as dangerous as some other rifles in the Warzone right now? Let's check the gun. Timestamps are as always in the description below, so just jump to the chapter where you would like to watch. The Fara close-up and personal is pretty dangerous. It can have a 532 milliseconds time to kill with 7 chest shots and 1 headshot. The good thing is it's not 7 chest shots, it's 7 wherever shots and then 1 headshot. And if you manage to land 4 headshots, which is not going to be happening a lot, that's 160 plus 1, 2, 3 body shots, then you do have a chance for 7 shot to kill, potentially. But that would be 4 headshots. That close quarter super up and personal, not really realistic. You're more having really the 500x milliseconds time to kill. But if you're looking at it then for the mid-ranges, because the gun has an effective damage range up to 31 meters with the build that we're going for, and then 4 headshots is actually really realistic because of the zero recoil the gun actually has. Talking about zero recoil, that is the Fara recoil grip to no grip on 30 meters. I would argue that you don't need the grip because the deviation is minimal and it doesn't hurt up to 30 meters. Now, if we're talking about long range, the deviation gets worse, and worse. So that's where you really need the grip. That being said, as a sniper support, no. I will be going here for the takedown barrel because the vertical recoil does not matter at all on the gun, especially in the close quarter combat. On the long range, I would argue, yes, it's better to have the vertical recoil. We're going to take the takedown for the immense amount of horizontal recoil control. Plus then, together with the suppressor, because again, we don't need the 10% vertical, would rather have a faster ADS time to combat also SMGs and so on. Together with the GRU elastic wrap to then zoom in even faster, 45 round mag to not have any ADS time penalty. And then last but not least, you could play the grip if you really feel like you need the bonus recoil control. But realistic, it would be to play the skeletal stock. We're not going to play no stock. I used to play no stock, but the takedown barrel also makes hipfire worse by 20%. So I would say the KGB skeletal stock for some movement speed, aim down movement speed is good. Yes, I know the GRU elastic wrap ruins it a little bit too, but the sprint to fire minus is better than the serpent wrap sprint to fire minus. At the end of the day, sprint to fire plus ADS time is really the best combination you need to then be able to shoot the fastest, to ADS the fastest, to be able to clap the hardest. We pair this with the Swiss K31 with a soundmoderator combat rack and 5 milliwatt bruiser grip and airborne elastic wrap. I've seen a lot of people leave the bruiser grip away and then actually go for the Raider stock for more sprint to fire time. So if you actually jump quick snipe, but let's be real, you don't jump quick snipe. There are few cases of really insane crack players that do these shitty things, but realistically, bruiser grip just is better for you. You move faster with this gun and you have zero idle sway. You zoom in every single time straight up in the middle without holding breath. If you hold breath, obviously after you zoomed in, you're even more still, but realistically, while you're zooming in, you already have idle sway and you can't hold your breath while you're zooming in. Sound moderator over the GRU suppressor because the bullet velocity is enough already, especially on the standing still targets. Same bullet drop as the R98. It has more bullet velocity than this build. And then on running targets with a bonus buff on bullet velocity, so easy to hit targets now. On this build, you can also play tracker because the AR swaps relatively fast with the sniper rifle. What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? This as a sniper support gun. Yeah, you could be playing the XM4, but I don't like the XM4 for some reason. I'm a huge Fara fan. Now with a buff on the takedown barrel, it feels even more smooth because before it was really the left and right wibble wobble that always caused the issues for me. Now I have an even more efficient one and I'm so excited to use this more and more. Obviously, we're going to cover all the other sniper support guns too. So how is the AK performing now? How is the gross ass sniper support gun? And so on and so on. We'll cover all of them if they now perform tremendously better with the new barrels and what is actually the perfect build on them. Slight spoiler, I think the AK profits from the RPK barrel more than from the takedown barrel. But we'll see about that. How are you Fara builds looking for the short range? What is your favorite sniper support gun? And did you love the Milano from yesterday, which is an absolute insane clapper? I wish you all a fantastic good time. Take care of yourselves. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe for more. Now go enjoy the gameplay, see how well the gun performs, and see you soon in Verdansk. I found him. They were literally next to me. Both cracked. Down to 1.
Stun grenade out.
That fully missed. Poor guy didn't know if he should go left, right, or if he should just die. Your school dentist was a sadist, never use painkiller. In Germany, you have the right for pain-free treatment. They're literally not allowed to treat you if you demand a pain-free treatment. And if you say it hurts, they have to give you more painkillers. That's your right. And they can't do anything about it.
Go on, blue.
Downstairs, right? Oh, in here?
Sustaining fire here. Stun grenade out.
What? Yeah, I said myself, but why did what downed me? I mean, first of all, how did that stun hit me? When I told my dentist it hurts, he just said endure a little longer, and then you tell him to shut the fuck up and give you painkillers. I mean, seriously, I have no patience with dentists that are shit. It's your you know, lawful right to demand that. And if they say you have to endure a little longer, you're like, no. What are you gonna do? Force me? I mean, what are they gonna do? Force your mouth open? Like if they refuse to treat you, you know, because you're having pain and they refuse to give you painkillers, they can actually get in trouble for that if you want to go full length against them.
Down one, last guy's inside. Open dirty.
Wow, he just whooped it open and was like, motherfucker, I'm here. How easy difficult is it to sue people? It's not harder to sue people than in any other country in Germany. Did you serve? I was 20 months in the army, big angry orphan. As a kid, the dentist pulled the wrong tooth because it had a brown spot. After Dad heard about that, he went and kicked his ass like hard.
No, he's just
yeah.
He's camping up there.
I mean, I'm a more distinguished gentleman. I you know, don't hurt him where it hurts, or hurt him in their pocket. You know, beating up a dentist won't do anything. Hurting him in his pocket, well, that's gonna make him a sad person. I'm coming. If you wait a second. It's military requirement. It used to be in Germany. We don't have it anymore. It used to be mandatory military service. We do not do that anymore. Sadly, I like mandatory military service. I mean, as long as the military is doing a good job, right? It's like a coin. The problem is, it's like a coin flip in Germany. You might have generally good one, or you have like some power tripping maniacs. Oh, you marked him, and that's why he walked back, Yuki.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
UAV entering the AO.
Oh, I see both of these suckers. Yuki, I'm zipping up. I want them dead. I'm sure it introduced structure into the lives of a lot of individuals that needed it, but I feel for those that were forced into service they wanted no part of. I do think
I think I fell off.
People generally profit from military service. That being said, I do think they would have to restructure the military service. I love how Singapore does it. Yuki, could you explain Singaporean military service for the chat? I do like how Singapore does their military service and that you can go to like firefighters and so on.
Any civil service, any part of the civil service is part of the conscription service.
Yeah, I like how Singapore really does it. They do it smart. I'm deadied. Let me daddy. For example, our friend Cyanide, he's a firefighter in the Singaporean army. You know?
Going up the stairs.
Hurt his friend.
My God, I'm such a potato.
I'm sorry I wasn't with you, Yuki. Cyanide from the CF clan. Yep. Oh. Well, that was my plan. That was my plan. You said below me?
I think so. There you go. That's your right.
Poor Jimmy. But I did enjoy my military service. It was fun for me. I would do it again. Not the full 20 months.
But when you hit the age, I think it's 16. I'm not 100% sure anymore.
Exactly. Listen to Yuki now. Singaporean military service.
You have to go to... You have to join the military. But you also do your A-levels in the military.
So wait, at 16 you join the military, but you keep doing school pretty much.
Yes. And depending on how you're basically your fitness, your education, your you know, your physical, your mental abilities, blah 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 blah, depends on where you get put. You're never just going to be a frontman soldier. You can be in the fire brigade, you could be in, you know, an engineer, you can be a medic.
Do they care about what you want?
Yes, they do. They do ask you. But it's like,
I mean, who does know what he wants with 16? A different question, but yes.
Yeah, well, there's certain groups that you won't be able to join by asking. One of those is like, you know, the SAS, but the Singapore version, or you know,
yeah, obviously,
the secret police. Those sort of people, they have to be a particular branding. So you go, I would like to be this, and they'll be like, well, I'm sorry.
Here's a Grau and an AK-74U, or you go for the two guys I killed, Yuki. Go for the two guys I killed. See, and that's where I like the Singaporean military service. It's like an actual something for life, where you learn something for life, and not just like let's keep them fucking busy, right?
Even when you're done, it doesn't mean you're done. Okay, so you do have to go back every so often, every couple of years, to like redo some more.
Which is obviously the hard part. That one is obviously the one where that irks people, right?
Yeah, but the thing is that, you know, when COVID happened, they called back everybody from like who was Singaporean to come back.
In front of us. In front of us.
Private. Correct.
Coming from the backside. Here.
Hostile spotted.
The doorway or what?
Yeah, he went in. He might have ran up. Yeah, he probably zipped up. Not gonna follow him. But you get also paid in the Singaporean army, right?
Gas is moving in. Use safe zone
Not the
located.
first 2 years or whatever, but
Get recon on my location.
Also, that guy's ghosted. Oh shit, we didn't buy your loadout, right? Oh,
yeah.
I forgot about your perks, Yuki. My mistake.
What about it? Should happen.
Poor guys. Sorry, they were just standing down here and aiming at the guys on top. I guess, see, like, this is what we talked about, chat. What would you do right now? Would you hunt for people, or would you go and hold a power position? Yuki, what are we going to do now?
We're gonna go towards the power position, but as soon as a small red dot appears right next to me, I'm turning to it.
Okay, that is a smart and white car. Okay, car held. Nope. This is like what I tried to explain, chat, about camping, that camping is not camping. It's just when the flow of the game says the power position is literally the best thing you could do in a game, and you go for the fucking power position. You're not a Dumbo idiot.
UAV entering the AO.
Ever drinking a Budweiser, a beer called Budweiser? Well, I have heard of Budweiser, but I haven't heard of a beer called Budweiser.
Oh yeah, like I think COVID happened. Singapore called all their people back, and you know, they had private planes to basically get on and get home.
Oh yeah, I heard that like, it was like super helpful to have all the military guys.
They just called everyone back home.
Yeah, in Germany, it's all about who's going to cover the cost.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Number one question is, you know, it's not like how are we going to get all our Germans back home when COVID broke out? It's like who's going to pay for it? Yeah, I do need AR, but I'm good.
I've got this weird build. It's trash.
Car.
Enemy vehicle. Take it out.
Oh baby.
Can't fucking hit shit with this gun. Probably the best out of this whole lot.
In the open. I mean, he sniped at from far. No, from behind. Down the guy. There's still guys over. He's looking at me. Can you cover me from that guy? He's sniping at me. Down him. Was just to, you know.
Cool.
Guys, we're still sniping from top green. They're still on top of green. One more. You killed him, right?
Yeah. shit.
Oh, no, no, no. He's in the corner. Separate. Oh, my goodness.
Right.
Gas is moving.
Safe zone is over there. Let's go.
Impact, no joy.
Oh, no. Where was he at first? Oh, he was on top. He pushed behind me. Yeah.
Took that one.
Ah.